Hello, my name is Joanne and I coordinate the breast pump loan service for TinyLife. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. I wanted to make a quick video with some tips if you need to suddenly increase your milk supply. As you will have heard many times by now, if you're directly breastfeeding or expressing, you need to do this between 8 and 12 times in 24 hours. Including at least once at night. Breast milk is digested so efficiently that you will need to mimic a directly breastfeeding baby by frequently pumping. Frequency is key. You really need to continue this frequency for at least the first month in order to really establish your supply. To begin with, you'll only get a small amount, as a newborn baby and a premature baby especially will only have a very small stomach, and the amount that you are expressing will usually be enough to fill that. But as your baby grows, they will have sudden growth spurts, and all of a sudden you'll not have enough milk, and this is absolutely normal and nothing to worry about. In the case of a directly breastfed baby, they'll simply complain to be fed more often. They'll ramp up their cluster feeding and do this for a couple of days. Cluster feeding is where the baby displays signs of being hungry shortly after being fed. They'll just want to feed, and really they'll only be content when they're on the breast and feeding. After a couple of days of cluster feeding, the body will start producing more milk. When you're exclusively expressing for your baby at home, and they have a growth spurt, or the neonatal unit staff ask you to start providing more milk all of a sudden for your baby in the unit, you can also manage this by mimicking the increasing demand by increasing your frequency of pumps. So if you make the time to do an extra expressing session or two at the same time for 48 hours or so, your supply will begin to increase. You may not get a lot of milk at this extra session at first, and you may not even get any, but that's fine, because the point is to stimulate milk production, and that way your body will know it needs to make more milk. As always, be gentle on yourself and prepare for every pumping session by spelling something of your babies while you're thoroughly but gently massaging your breasts before you attach your pump. Once your supply has been established after the first month of frequent expressing, you'll find you have more control when you need to increase and decrease your supply. Make sure you're eating, drinking and resting, and take all offers of help that are given, because your body is working constantly to produce milk for your growing baby. So well done. If you're experiencing any problems with your supply, please don't suffer alone. Reach out to your hospital lactation consultant, because they will be able to help you. Remember, every drop of breast milk that you give to your baby is beneficial, and you should be very impressed with yourself no matter what stage of this journey you're at. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all stay safe, and I hope this has been helpful at least a little bit. Best wishes to you all.